Just playing. So last week did not go well. We took some losses, but 1750. Feel like we can raise that a little bit. Let's see if we get some people in here to help with some moves and some chats. Otherwise, I think the strategy I'm gonna go with today is let's play faster. Let's play faster. Think through things quicker. Um, I got my second dose today, so might be a little sleepy. So hopefully that doesn't kick in or affect anything. But we got to get out of the bad mental space. So we're gonna kick it off here with just a normal game. It'd be nice to start as white, I think. Right? Of course we don't get that. Um, but I'm getting more adjusted to the computer lifestyle. Um, we'll see if we can do anything. I did add some music on my phone, which I'm pretty sure is free to. I won't get copyrighted. So, all right, let's get to it. So, I've been playing the Caro-Kann. Um, I'm getting more and more comfortable with it, but honestly, I was looking at my stats. I think I'm a better E4, E5 player. So maybe when I see E4, I should do that. But when I see D4, I should start playing the Caro. So he's got a nice link here. Let's just develop. I mean, I feel like this is just knights before bishops on the opening tends to work out well. So he's preventing this square with my bishop already. I almost think because my bishop can't come here otherwise, so let's kind of use like what he's dictating here. We could like push that pawn, get this bishop in here, to then once his king castles long short side, that would be a nice, really active piece. But I think in the meantime, like let's develop. His knight might come in here, but I do think we should do. I mean, part of me wants to do this, then this, then this. Keep my queen's active square there. You know what? So many moves. Okay, so there's this. I think I also want to do this to prevent this square. And then this way I can castle. I think that's best. So those were all the moves I was kind of considering in my head. And so we will just castle. Get the king out of danger. We look very symmetrical. Yeah, so he's just not doing a ton. I think I do eventually just want my bishop on this square. Let's take some space. And then this rook can maybe slide in on the c-file. We are playing faster, which I love. We're only down. I mean, these people play so fast in the opening. Like, this dude has not even hit a minute on his clock. So, I need to really stay ahead and trust my instincts to, like, I do win on time. Like, it's not impossible, and I do it on my phone a good bit. I just need to pick up the speed on the laptop playing. So I don't. This move troubles me. Like, I don't think it's a good move chess-wise, but against Jesse, great move. I just need to remember that this diagonal is active. Okay, I don't really have plans here, so a middle break is definitely coming. So takes. I mean, maybe we just reinforce that with like this. So now we really cover this square. I don't really know. His knight might land here. No, so he's just like totally giving me the middle, which I kind of love. I mean, I think I should just take it right now. So this knight was hitting that square. This knight is now not hitting that square. So, I mean, I just have total control. And that's just like a solid. And so now he comes here hitting this knight, which honestly, like, he's not going to sack. If I take, that's bad, right? We activate his queen, that's no good. So my instinct is just to push. If he takes, then obviously I'm just following with my queen. This square is now tough for him. And if he pushes, his king's just kind of open. So I think so far, so good. I think I'd prefer to be me right now. The only thing that does scare me is he's got a lot of pieces that that could affect me here, but I think the king's fine as of right now, and we have ammunition to really help out. So if this knight goes, my queen can get involved. We gotta find some good playlists because I don't want to get too invested here. So all right, for the first time, we're making him think. I didn't consider taking this. I probably should have and just blow the middle up because this bishop is now like. I think what we want to do, honestly. I know we move the bishop there, but you gotta stay flexible. This bishop would be really nice here because it would restrict the queen from taking, and it would mess up his pawn structure. I almost am tempted to do it right now because this rook can like this bishop's gonna move, so I think I am gonna do it. Again, if his knight comes in, we can now just take. So let's play fast that way. Now my queen's the one that's active, not his. My bishop's super active. And I cut, remember how I said I didn't like this? Well, we cut this bishop off. I really don't know what that does. It doesn't really scare me. Oh, you know what it does? It hits this. So let's protect that. I almost think a simple knight move would do the trick, but let's do this first. Let's connect the rooks. This pawn is now protected for a while. I love my center grip on this board. I even think a queen trade, like his queen's much more active than mine right now. But I'll think about it, and then my king can maybe like come and hide. Oh no. Alright, so we're getting ahead in time again. We're up 10 seconds, so at this point in my career as a Twitch streamer, that's good. Definitely good for me. This square looks very attractive. Maybe like a whoop whoop. A whoop whoop is what they call that traditionally. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, dude, what are you doing? So he wants to come here, maybe? Should I just take it? Alright, how do we attack? I think that's like kind of the question now. So like, we can't do that, right? Because then this is... I don't know. I don't know what the... So if his knight comes here, I think we will just like kind of take it. I think we almost... I think we come here. Here's why. This knight's coming. And then I think I just slide over and we just trade queens. And I think my position is just so solid. That was the thinking. So knight comes here and queen just slides. And like, what are you gonna do? This knight now reinforces that, so one of these two can move. So the only thing I'm considering is he actually could sack now. Check. But then I just come forward. We're totally okay. I don't. What am I doing? So if he takes the queen, I do want to take back with the knight. Let's keep the pawn structure nice. This pawn, so he did take. This pawn can help kick these knights out. So I think I just want to reinforce. If his knight sloops in here, I will take it, and we'll win a pawn. This pawn is very weak. That's the concern. Which one of his pawns is weak? He really has no weak pawns, but I just have space. I think these three are going to be a force. We'll see where this knight wants to retreat. I'll literally just push it. I don't think he's going to do that. And then this pawn's coming. So I fully anticipate him sliding in here. Actually, no, because then I just get this pawn. I think he has to retreat to here. And then what about this little nasty fork? I think just this, then he has to retreat there. Oh, and then could I even do that? And that would fork his knight and bishop. Love that. Love it. I think we might have done it. I think because of that, he either needs to go this way. Oh no, because then I still trap this bishop's got nowhere to go. So if he wants to save, this is what's crazy about chess. I'm attacking his knight, had no idea I was doing this, and if he wants to save this bishop, which it doesn't appear to be under attack at all, he has to come here. Even if he comes there, I think I just... Oh, well, this knight is hanging. So yeah, I would take, he takes, I take, still threatening this, but now this whole diagonal's open. And I mean, to just like, retreat. So he missed it. I think he missed it based off my calculation. This would have been, you would have lost a pawn, but I don't know, that would have been really nice to have. So if I just push, oh, he can come back here, and then I can push. No, he's still trapped. I'm pretty sure this is just winning. I've been wrong, don't get me. Okay, so he was anticipating that. I think I do just... So let's slow down. So I take, he takes, he's not, he might, so I take, he takes here. I mean, I just take it, open the rooks. Oh, okay, here we go. This knight is going to be open with this, so I need to pull this bishop back here. So he takes it. Oh, he didn't. Oh, that was smarter. Fuck, I didn't think of that, guys. I'm sorry. Wow, that was a great play by him. I mean, really impressive. So let's counter here. If I come here, he takes. Can I just punish this guy? So I'm up 2. So if I retreat, so I think I just take. And then if he takes this, I take with check. He takes. I pull over. Shit. Great move by that guy. So maybe I just give him this. And then that comes with the threat of this. I don't know. I take, he takes, I take check. He takes. Alright, we gotta make a move here. I think we really do this. This is coming. We support this. I don't know, it could have been the wrong move. He's gonna double. I don't think we're scared yet. Alright, this is gonna be a down to the wire kind of game. I hate how isolated this pawn is. And he's winning by a pawn. All my calculations went to hell. This still isn't under attack, I think. So if I take... He takes check, I take... He takes... That's no good. I think this was the only move. I think this was the only move, and if he takes, then there's just going to be a lot of trades. I kind of hate how active his pieces can get really quickly. Hey, I have 2 viewers, welcome. I almost think because of that activity, I feel like I need the rooks in the game. And then just hide my king. I don't know. That was probably wrong. We've got 1:57 on the clock. We really need to get moving. Need to get my knight here. If his rook puts me in check, I'm bouncing. If not, I think... Oh, yeah, I mean... No, because then this comes after this rook with a pin. I just need to move my king, I think. I need to move my knight here first. Okay, so he did that. So now I think I can go here because his rook's not a threat. Alright, let's do this. It double protects that. We're gonna play fast. Oh, I lost a follower. Oh no, or a viewer. My view count. So if his knight comes in here, I have to take. It triggers this trade. Which is fine. I mean, it's not great, but it's not terrible. We just gotta beat this guy on time. So we're at 138. It's reasonably close. I would much rather be white here. But I think, like, it's just gonna be who moves faster. I haven't played a fast game on the desktop yet, so this will be a fun time. I'm very good on the phone in this situation. We're basically in a bullet game. Wow, he's taking way too much time here. Oh, man. I mean, do I even, like, offer the trade at this point? I think I legit just, like, want to stay out of danger. I don't even know if that was it. This knight is now kind of pinned. Alright. I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest. But we're just gonna move fast. We got 24 seconds on him. No bonus time here. No bonus time. Down to 50. That's where my mind's at. Down to 40. Let's count it through, guys. Just no queen. This seems not good. We're down to 30. Oh, my computer's lagging. Good God. King here when his knight moves. Yep. Down to 13. We did it. We did it. Nuts suck. He challenged me to a rematch. We are going to reject that and analyze this bad boy out loud. I don't know how I can make my other tab. Um, my computer is overheating a touch. Anyways, let's analyze this. Strobex, I appreciate you. Okay. So this is what I've been doing. I don't think I, but so man, it's so bad. I can't even. We need to figure this out for the future. It was a game, like nothing major happening. I remember he made all of his moves within under a minute. Like it's ridiculous that they don't show the clock here. You can see like nothing fancy. Knight here. I think it got interesting in the middle. Bishop. I thought I had the bishop trap, so everyone's playing the best move, which is awesome. No mistakes yet. White's slightly better. So yeah, this was big. Like he moved his knight back, and then I just immediately took control of the center. Like, what are you doing? You can't. So he then moved his knight up, and I pushed, and I now clamped down on the center. The trap. They want him to take my knight, so I then activate this bishop. It doesn't love. It's just like, take it. Don't be worried about the queen, which is what my thought process was. Now they're like, dude, now I'm better. I'm 1.5 pawns better. He found that best move, which kind of sucked. It presented problems. So this one was threatening here. It wanted me to activate my knight and protect, which was the other move I considered. It's like, why are you moving this knight so many times? I now found that move on the next move. And now I anticipated that he moved there to come here with my intentions of going here. Let's see if that was the right move. It was. I'm playing phenomenal at this point. Really couldn't. And so he finds another. This was just a great played game. I normally don't play this well. We made him. So this was the move where I was like, if he retreats, here's my thought. If he retreats, I push, then he comes back here, then I push again, and this bishop is now trapped by the rooks. But in fact, I realized that he could sneak out the back door. And this is what I totally missed. So it's right, it hates this move. So what I missed is I played this poorly. So I just took the bishop, which was obviously wrong. No, it wasn't. So it shows what I know. Now this was a great move by him. I did not see this push coming, which threatens this and threatens my knight. So that's really tough. That was tough for me to visualize, and I told everyone again that that bishop was going to give me problems. And then it's like, dude, what are you doing? So it's like, take the 2 pawns and then give up the one. I totally missed that. I spent like 3 minutes on that move, and I kind of just like got pressed, and I was like, I just need to move. So he takes. I'm like, let me fetch this pawn. Now I create a pin for myself on this double rook. Not great. And then I just, at this point, we each had like a minute and a half left, and I just like clearly had lost, but he was just taking too long. And that was kind of that. Like, he's clearly winning here. He would have beaten me. But sometimes you just gotta play the clock, especially when you're playing with no 9 player. So I feel like we're I just want an e4, e5 game. That's where I'm my best, so it sucks. But we'll play the freaking Scandinavian. He does need to. Please playing a gambit? I mean, okay. Part of me wants to do this, but then his knight's just going to come out and take it. So let's just do this, I guess. I don't even know. If this guy knows the Scandinavian, I'm screwed. This isn't the it's the Scandinavian modern variation. I know I actually cropped out the right side here, but what it says. So he is playing a gambit. So the thing with gambits are, and I hate them, like, I need to play super solid right now. And I think I'm just going to play defensive, because the whole point of a gambit is that you give away the pawn, but you lose like moves in the process. Like, but so you're gonna push here. Let's fortify. You can see how conservatively I'm playing. I pocketed my pawn, and I literally am just gonna castle, and he's just gonna try to make some devastating attack. Let's just trade. Like, I'm all for it. Like, I'm up a pawn. You want to play me in an endgame where I'm up a pawn? Like, that's not what his intention was with this gambit. I think this guy was ill-equipped to play that, to be honest, based off, like, his opening. And I am no expert, so please don't trust my opinion. Okay, so this is a good move. He's going to get his pawn back. Now, I guess I could just go here, though. Seems like that might be the best move. I just hate how defensive that looks. But if I do that, what's his move? He could come in here and then threaten that anyways. Then I just push. Then he comes here and mates. No, he comes here. Okay, so part of me just wants to like sack this pawn. This pawn's way more valuable. I don't really know what the best move is, though. I spoke way too soon, guys. This is my problem. Okay, let's think this through. Do I just give up this pawn? No, that's dumb. I think I come here. And then when he comes here, that's what's coming. Then I can... No, I can't push. Then I push here, takes... Yeah, that works. So that would that work the other way too? So if I go here to protect this, he comes in here to threaten this. Then I push. He takes. I take. He would take here, but then I would just like hold that there. Maybe bring out my knight here. I don't know. It's risky. It's definitely risky. The other play is like do some like quasi thing like the no. I think God, I don't know. I took way too much. Like when I take up that much time and can't even come to a freaking good move, that's like when you know I'm in trouble. So I don't know. So exactly what we thought was going to happen happened. I'm not thrilled by this situation. I cannot push. I think the only play here is this. So takes. This is what we calculated. Living by the calculation. I can castle, but this queen is just deadly. What is this music, guys? We need a calm song. Okay, so I take, he takes, I take, he takes. Here, nope, that would lose my queen. Here, and then like if he just like puts me in check, like I literally can just like get out of it. I could go here. Alright, this is where the gambit like really messes with you. So what if I just came here? There's a fork. What if I came here now? He'll take, and then I take with the bishop and I'm totally fine. He could come in here, but it's like not as scary. No, I can't come here, guys, because of this. Okay. What if we come out? What if we come out? He takes, I take, he comes check. Seems really scary. That is check. I like that. if this knight was out of the way. So what if we push the knight, and then if he takes check... No. Okay, what is the move here? I can't castle. Do I just move my rook here? Because this square is protected, and then this square is protected. I like this the best, I think. Okay, I think it's actually worth the time. Rook here. He can't do anything. He could do check, but then I would just take with the rook. I don't know. It seems wrong, to be honest with you. He can just take that. And my king is just so in the middle. This is terrible. Oh, I just played this so poorly. We need to get my king out of here. We need to get my king out, guys. What's up, guys? Oh, maybe I had 3 viewers at one point. It's saying I only have 1 now. I'm definitely gonna lose this game. I don't even know. I feel this is why Gambit's, it's a love-hate. I shouldn't have taken. I thought I was fine. I was like, oh, let me just play this safe bishop move. And now look at where I am. Okay, so yeah, I mean that's fairly scary. I think that we just gotta get pieces involved. It's the only way. This rook's coming. This knight can come back. I mean, I'm just so nested. I think my queen's gotta come here now. I like it. I like that. Come back. It's just so exposed. Okay, which way to run? I think this is realistically the only thing. So if I come here, check. Oh, this is just so bad. If I come here, check. And then I have to go back. Am I gonna legit run? What if I came here? Check. Then I came back. This sucks. This is just so dumb. Like, I just, shouldn't even be in this spot. What am I doing? Frustrating. Frustrating that I can't improve my rating. I want to break the 1800 barrier. The music isn't helping me. I'm down to 3:46 on the clock and just getting totally annihilated. I don't even know if I can come here because this queen move is just so potent. I think the only play is... Is that just mate? Did I just lose and not calc that? So my king's trapped, can't move anywhere. I think I just lost. Well, the king's coming out, guys. So crazy. We need to get this king out of the way immediately and see if we can salvage this guy down a knight and 3 moves. I mean, why he hasn't moved his bishop and brought in his other rook seems like the time to do that. And I will immediately come in here. Yeah, that's even better, maybe. is my only move to take it. We've come this far. We might as well just run. This is hilarious. What is happening? I don't know if I've ever played so bad. My stream last week was so bad, and this is not making me look any better. Wow. A pawn checkmate would be really terrible. So that leads to mate. This all leads to mate. Oh, I'm forced here. Mate. Shit. That was brutal. We're not even gonna look at that. No, I want to know where I went wrong with the bit. This is gambits are dumb because it's like I don't even know this. You just like fucking memorize this gambit. All right, so this is book. It said that was the best move, and then where did I go wrong? It's like just get to the center. It likes that. It still favors my position. It's like just castle. That's what I considered too. I was like, should I just castle here, get out of danger? And I didn't, and now I'm just down immediately. And this move just was awful. It's like just give up the pawn. Just give it up. Definitely look. Hey man, what's up? All right, we're in a better mental state than last week. So, oh no, I wonder if the chats aren't appearing for you guys. I don't know. I can see them, so. Yeah, no, I just played awful. All right, let's do one more. No, Twitter crazy, man. I want you guys to be able to see this. I guess you can see it in. So, I'm no Twitch guru. All right, let's do it. Let's play. I know now to listen to you and all of your moves. Okay. I've been playing the Vienna. That seems like a bad move. Seems like you're just gonna immediately come right here. So do I just immediately... I mean, I think I can just go on with my plans. Oh man. What do I do? See, this is like, these moves gotta be automatic. Wow, this guy's aggro. Can I just like sack here somehow and like check? Take. Threatening the rook. Is that, what do we think of this? Take. If he doesn't take it, it's a win. Check. The only way he can block it, I'm pretty sure, is... I mean, he can move his king, but he's not going to do that. He's not moving his king here. Then I take here. Then it's coming back. He comes out. I take. And I'm pretty sure... Oh, he could like, block. It is tempting, though. I'll tell you that much. Way too long. Way too long. Alright, like, I see you coming. This guy is just like, I'm the pawn stormer. I mean, he really is. I can't even dispute it. What? This guy's moving so fast. I'm so skeptical of these fools. Like, dude, this guy has moved. It's been 15 seconds. All right, can I just crash this middle? I think I can. Take. I mean, his knights aren't developed. I feel like an open board here will benefit me as opposed to him because it's just like he has none of his freaking pieces out. Yeah, exactly my point. You don't even want that. You can't come here. Is again though with like this hidden shit. Check. Queen here. This bishop. Not yet. Not yet. Let's just develop. Let's continue to develop. Okay, this pawn is gonna be pinned. This pawn is gonna be pinned. And that when he castles. My queen, I mean, do I just get my queen involved like right away? I feel like I should. It just feels right. Just feels like the right thing to do sometimes. I'm kind of tempted to just like, maybe not there, maybe like here now. And then not there. I want to like open this rook, so I kind of want to trigger this trade, and then I'll just have like a devastating attack. That's the thought, at least right now. Alright, that's just such a bad, ugly move. I mean, it makes sense for the position this guy's in, but like, I hate it for him. I hate that he had to make that. I feel bad for him. Like, where is that knight even going? I guess now you can push. Well, let's consider that. Push, take. This knight's got a GTFO. I'm fine with it. Let's just, like, bring my rook to the center. I mean, I'm even, like, is there some sort of, like, maybe I push F4 and just, like, walk up the board? I think that, like, I don't know, like, all of his pieces are, like, in a circle here. And, like, I'm just so ready to get him over here. Well, we're not winning on time. Who would have thought? None of my friends have joined. Some friends, huh? Oh man, I mean, I just feel like my pieces are so much better if I do this. And then this comes with knight here, threatening mate. He'll have to push, and then the knight can come in here. That seems like a great idea. Zoo was telling me that I need to be better at defense, so we always got to be thinking of attacks from my opponent. Okay, so he just was like, I don't want that trade. I kind of hate that move for him because I can do exactly what I wanted. His intention is to cut off his bishop, but I actually think it's too slow. I don't think he has the time. So if I come here, he has to push. That is a mate threat. Literally the only move is to push this pawn. Okay, here, and then I think I just come in with the bishop check. He has to move his king. He could take, but then my queen comes. So say he moves here. My knight is hanging because his pawn's here. At that point... Oh no, his pawn's now pinned. I don't know, it just seems right though. Sometimes he should have gone bishop e6. Yeah. I mean, he definitely shouldn't have done whatever he did. That seemed bad. What did he even do? He just pushed his pawn? Like, what is that? Okay, the big decision here is, do I take with the knight? With the threat of discovered check, so if he pushes, then I could take check with the knight, sack the knight, he takes, and then I take with the bishop, and I don't know, I feel like it's not right, but his king is just so exposed. Yeah, I don't know. I'll be curious what you think I should take with, but I think I shouldn't trap my bishop. There was some sack idea. I wouldn't be surprised if the computer's like, you have mate in like 7 here. But I just think I don't have enough. And like, why sack a piece when I know I'm going to be up a pawn with like 4 pieces attacking his side? I feel like in a much better position. I would much rather be white here. I'm not even sacking the bishop. He can't take it. The question was like, should I sack the knight backwards? Assuming he blocked off my bishop. I'll show you the thought process after. So now I could force a trade, which also opens up this bishop for mate. Oh, wait. Oh my god, I only have 14. So he's gonna have to deal with that because his queen's under attack. Assuming he takes, I take. Oh, he could just take. Shit. Alright, what if we just like slide back? That seems dumb. I think, what if we went knight here, he takes, and then I just like take. Oh no, wait, oh, this knight is so annoying. What if I went knight here, takes, takes, and then I can just creep my queen in? I don't know. It could have been wrong. Oh, it would have been double check. Maybe that's what I missed. I don't know. So I kind of bailed him out there. Do I take with the rook here and just keep the pressure up? No. This is just so protected and also threatening, just like an immediate win of a free rook. So I think this was the yeah, the knight was a pain because now I can just threaten mate with the one move, and I come closer. The problem is when I do this, he can just take it. Okay, so he blocks. So what about this? Check. He's not gonna do that. He could come forward, but then it seems right. I don't know. Oh man, I've got 2:44 on the clock, and this really needs to be a. Yeah, I definitely missed the mate. Queen g6, Queen g6 in its main too. All right, I don't feel good about that, but it had to be done. I just like, I've got 2:24 on the clock. I've been playing so slow. That's a mistake. What is this song? I really think I'm just like about to retreat. I've got 2 minutes to beat this clown. I'm curious what the freaking mate was. Like, that's just like, I can't be doing what I did. I just needed to go for the kill there. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is at this point. I think I'm like very happy with just like a bunch of trades. If you push this, I would kind of be more annoyed maybe. Are you going to take with the knight? That's what I would probably do if I were you. Do I create a pass pawn? No, let's just trade. Let's just trade these pieces off. Let's trade your freaking rook. There will be no back rank mates for you. 137. The knight could have come back to f6. I think you're still talking about the other exchange. Yeah, I was worried. I don't know. If I wasn't so down on time, like, I feel like... I don't know. Alright, so we're gonna force that trade. I think you have to take it because there's some, like, your king's gonna be on the run very quickly. Wow, and you're just, like, totally cool with that. I don't know, man. Seems like your king can do it, but I don't know if he wants to do it. Oh my god, dude, his rook. I could just take it. Jesus. Yep. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not looking at your comments because I feel like it would be cheating in a sense. Like, I've got 116. Like, this game is not over. Wow, he just didn't even... He didn't even take my rook. He missed it. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. 102 on the clock. Shoosh! Alright, I needed one of these on the desktop. A little, like, we gotta really convert here. I think a part of me just, like... I don't know what I'm about to do, to be honest. So this bishop's got this pawn, I think. This seems just, like, pretty deathly to him. Is that mate? Pawn mate. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go. That was so great. Alright, let's look at this freaking mating. I had a lot of time. I had like a minute. Like, in a situation like that, a minute long. My computer's being super laggy, so I cut off the board, so my I cut off the board. I need to figure out what's going on. I don't even think you guys can see the chat unless my computer's just lying to me. Okay. So right away, it's like, what are you doing, man? It wanted me to go to a4. I feel like that's a GM move. It did want me to... I felt like queen to h5 was right. I'm just developing, and I feel like I was just so much better here. And so I wanted to blow up the center. My pieces were just so much more active. So, like, let's just, like, make... And that's exactly what happened. And, like, look at the advantageous position I'm in. It didn't like that. That's fine. So he castled it. So that it does not like queen h5 there now. Alright, that's fine. And then, okay, I didn't like this move at the time. I guess I didn't consider that that was open. It's like, just focus on the attack. So he then, again, wasted another move. Then I did find the best move, which was what they wanted me to do on the last turn. I wanted this bishop trade. Yeah, this was the move that we were just like, this can't be right. Because with intentions of this, and this comes with the force of mate down here. So when I make this move, he can't block. He has to deal with this. So we force that. And now this bishop is free. So this was in my head here, it doesn't look like there's an auto mate. You can't see it. It says plus 11. It does not say like mate in 6, which makes me feel good. And it did think taking with the bishop was best. I think my intentions here was knight take, so like something like this. So if he takes, obviously, like you're happy, because then you come in with the queen probably, or even the bishop. If he goes here, Oh, I thought he would just like do this, like, kind of like me, and I was like, king is just like I like kind of thought of through this, and I was like, I didn't know if this was when. Like, this, I mean, I don't know. King is why it back to what happened. Like why all that when I wasn't even sure that's what the progression was going to be. So then I ended up just taking, which was the best move. They just want to sack the rook. Um, so it's like do the same. Wow, it's just like take the free pawn. I'm surprised. My intention with this move wasn't to win the queen. It was just to get rid of this defender so that I could deal with these two squares easier. Um, I got my bishop out of danger and protection by the pawn. And yeah. Oh, so this is mate two. This is what you were saying. So it's now saying mate in two. Can I find it? It's just he just can't stop this. I just was like worried about the bishop for some reason. Is that queen g6? Yeah, queen g6, and then queen h5. Yeah. Well, so I missed that. So that's a missed win. But wait. So in my head, if I did this, he was just gonna take here. Oh, dude, the bishop gets me every time. The bishop every time. I just had a blocker that like I was just like okay, here, and I was like all right, this is no like why would I do this? And I just needed to go one step further. I'm like that's just mate. Okay, that's cool. And then at this point, I was like, let's just like trade off all the freaking pieces. Like I chose to take with the queen. I was like, I've got 2 minutes. I can beat this fool. I took the free pawn. Here I got scared because I didn't want to get trapped by these two open bishops, and I was like, let's double the rooks or let's protect the pawns first. Then I'm up 5. Double the rook or trade all the pawns. Fine if you want to do that. Like I don't know how that could be good for him. Um, and then let's just get his rook off the board to simplify this. He like refused that trade, which I get, but like at a certain point, you just gotta like take your loss with you. And at this point, I did miss that on the last turn, which is very embarrassing. I need to recognize that this bishop is. To be fair, I had a minute left on my clock, so it's tough. I did catch it immediately after, and he just missed this. I think. Like I don't know if you guys saw, but I had pre-moved this rook taking here. He didn't want to, and then at that point, check. Now it's pinned. I moved it anyways with the intentions of this. At this point, my thought process is like, let's just put him in as many checks as possible, and something good will happen, and that's exactly what happened. We got a nice pawn mate, which is not every day you get a pawn mate, so that's fun. Let's keep it going. We'll do one more before my COVID second vaccine makes me tired. All right, so we're back up to 1750. I'm pretty sure this. I think I've won 2 and lost 1, so um, we'll take that. We'll take that every time. Am I white? Hell yeah. All right. This guy wants to do this. I would love to see this move. All right, this guy. Wait, guys. Am I dumb or is this actual checkmate? No. All right, so obviously I'm not going to get mated. God, my defense is so bad on these streams. So push, he just takes it. So then I can play the bishop, but I think just I don't love this move, but he's just going to come back here. And then I literally am just going to bring my knight out. I don't know. I probably shouldn't spend 30 seconds talking that through, but yes, I will definitely drink a beer. Yeah, exactly. I'm just trying to think through for the viewers that watch, because like some of my friends are pretty dumb. Um, so I'm trying to help with the process, not just play how I normally would. I think that's why I'm taking a while. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this seems like I'm playing like some like 1200 who like thinks he just discovered the 4-move checkmate and like is convinced he's gonna beat me now. Um, I feel like there's almost some like fried liver tactics here. Um, with the intentions of this, yeah, I mean he knew that was coming, I guess. He also didn't want me coming in with the knight, but I mean I just feel like it's just castle, man. Says this is coming here to pin. Should we deal with that? Can we even deal with that? I could just move my queen preemptively. Oh my god, how do I always get myself into these situations? Okay, let's think through this. When this bishop comes here, this is legit under attack. But then I'll just move my king up. That's the thought. D5. How does he win a piece? Oh. Takes with the threat of queen. Yeah, I mean, he wins a piece there, but his center is just like blown to shreds. Knight D2. Should I do it now that you say so? I just hate playing so passively like that. But if it's the best move. I think I like the idea of this. We could also just slide the queen up, and then when this bishop lands here, just come here. But I do think you're right because the bishop's coming here. Then I gotta move my queen over, I guess. All right. We'll play more defensively. We'll try to learn something. How does he... So if he plays that there, I just come up, no? I mean, this guy's definitely dictating me, which I hate. I don't know how bishop g4 wins a piece, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't doubt you. Alright, let's get out of this a little bit. What do we say? I don't know. That seems right. I'm going to push this. And I think his bishop will force this game to open a little. Knight h4 wasn't best. g5 with tempo. Queen f3 wins your knight. Queen f3. No, but I just come up. If I came up with my king, I would have taken. And then my king could have come to... Unless g4 was here, is what you're saying, I guess. I don't know. Oh, Jesse. Think through your moves. That's absolutely terrible. What's up, Strobex? Thanks for joining. So I think I lost. My thought is knight here. And when he takes that, I don't think I can say, like, I lost. This was... How did I lose so badly on stream? I swear I don't lose like this when I'm playing by myself. I can't move my king. Brutal. Alright, let's look at what we were talking about, though. We'll play one more, because that was just such a bad game. All is normal here. This is a bad move. It wanted me to come to queen e2. Noted for the future when I see bullshit like this. I can't believe this guy beat me playing like that. Oh my god, I'm just so far ahead. It's like, why are you locking down your center? Still likes me. See, look, like, computer here is saying that it would know. It would know if I was going to lose a piece. Because, like, if he comes here, my initial plan, I don't know if that's what you were saying. He takes, I take. My bishop here. So, I don't know, yeah. Bishop b5. I don't even need bishop b5. I don't know. So even here, I was like, I can't lose because if he comes here, I just come up. And even queen in, I'm totally fine on the double pin. Yeah, that was what I was thinking. So it turns out he came here, which mentally I was not prepared for. And it proved to be the killing sauce. So he just like played some distraction. It did like queen h4. So that's funny. I'm sure with the intentions of blocking the queen out. So this was the right move. It's like, get your queen involved. Get your queen involved. Here I'm in trouble. It's like, you can't take this. So if I had taken this here, could I have stopped that? What do I do? Oh, now sacks a piece when he takes. I take and myself. Think through all of your moves, even when it kind of looks like when it looks pretty obvious. It does make me feel better that I felt like I basically played that whole situation right until I just absolutely got mated. So, yeah. I mean, I was white and I was just immediately attacked. The thing is I feel like if he didn't beat me there, I feel like I would have beaten him. Like, I feel like his pieces were just, like, not developed at all. They weren't connected, and I was just totally fine the whole time. And I think the rating actually supported that. The computer liked white better here. Alright. I always think about my opponents as men, but it seems like she's a woman. Which is awesome. There needs to be more women in chess. Okay. I mean, typically I like to eat space in the middle here. The perk defense main line. You want to do a little fianchetto? I don't know. That seemed pretty natural. Alright. H3. That's what you're telling me. You're like, prevent the pin before it happens. Especially when I don't know how to deal with them. So I'm tempted to go to the queen side here, but first let's do this. I'm not going to go to the queen side, to be honest. I think I'm going to go king side. What this was do, maybe like get this bishop's going to get real annoying. And let's just trade it off if I can. I think I tend to do that. You've weakened your structure around the dark square, so if we can get that dark square, like weak by pawns, so if we can get this guy away, let's do it. This is going to threaten, like, she's going to be like, oh, he's definitely going king side, or queen side. See? And she's like, alright, let's get this off the ground quickly. But I really have no intentions on doing that, and now you're just, like, you're kind of out there. No way she takes. She's going to let me take, and she's going to move up with her king, which is the right thing to do here. And I just think I take here. Like, I don't want my queen dialed in on this. We'll reinforce this pawn when this comes to attack. I might close it. We'll castle kingside maybe. I don't know. I mean, if you push here, I'm definitely not going queenside. Lord knows I'm not great at those kind of games. This move is also kind of tricky, so he wants to play this. So if I do it first, take, um, that introduces that element. Do I just close this bishop off? And then that kind of prevents this because I can just take and blow up the center. If I do push, say he takes first, then I take, he takes, I take, he takes, I don't have as much firepower. I'm also perfectly fine right now. If he pushes two, I can really close the center in. So maybe I just castle. I think that was right. After bishop h6, black had an interesting idea with b4. After bishop h6, black had an interesting idea with b4, followed by knight takes e4. Yeah, sometimes I do get trapped into those like little like gambits, like hide, take, my queen's under pressure. Maybe I need to look out for that more. I think e5 was the best move. Yeah, the problem with e5 there, I'm not sure, is if he takes my knight, he actually can win that pawn with his knight, and now his queen is seeing my queen, and I'm just like less defended. That was why I shied away from e5. We knew he wanted to play this, and I think honestly, just cutting off the center is the best. So that's my natural thought is to do that. We can take now. If we take, he takes. I think that's worse for me. If I take, and he takes, it's kind of open. Let's close it. This pawn is greatly defended. His bishop is just kind of stuck now. These pawns also kind of stuck. I can rotate this knight pretty easily. But if you take the knight right after, he has check. I don't know. He's in check with the pawn. No, if I took, he was going to take with the pawn. In the move before, I see what you're saying. The move before, he probably would have done, he would have taken with the pawn, and then I guess I could have taken with the knight, but then this bishop's just like wide open. I see the thought process though. I could have done that. I wasn't thinking about that. Okay. You can honestly like take this bishop. I don't really care about it right now. It seems like my pawns will all live on light squares, and then we can just like hide my king. So maybe we'll just develop this rook. This seems like a file that we want to get involved at a certain point. You like black's position? When c6 happens. Interesting. I feel like I like white better here. The reason I didn't do rook e1 was because I don't know if the f-file is going to open. That wasn't crazy. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the computer says. Yeah, I get the knight in check on the same move. This square here, when my pawn was here, if it could have taken. I don't know, guys. You're probably not wrong. I think you guys think better. I'm actually up on time for anyone taking notes. That looks like the wrong move. I don't know what that accomplishes. I guess he's coming into f4. Yeah. He's coming into f4. Do I play this to prevent that from ever happening? And then this knight's just kind of stranded. I think. I don't love it. But, like, I just feel like it was right. Yeah, I mean, I need to think these. So here it's like here, here, right? Um, he doesn't have a dark squared bishop, so I lean here. Um, and then if his bishop comes back, I will just push forward, I think. I don't know. Ugh, and then he can come here. I think knight back. Oh, maybe knight up? I think knight back. And now pawn 4. I didn't want to do this because this was going to become very annoying, and he could even sack here. And when I take, so like, so he wants to blow it up, which honestly, like, I'm not even mad about. He's just like, she's relent. I should call her she. Yeah, I see your point about maybe I need to think about knight edge board moves. So if I take, if he takes with the queen, I think I do just offer him up on that trade because I will literally just pin him immediately. So I almost think if I take, he has to take. He has to take with a pawn, and then I think I hit here or something. I don't know. It seems like this is the time to happen. That's the thought process, guys. Hi, hey, I picked up another follower 49 minutes ago. I appreciate whoever that was. I don't think I talked to them at all. So I think she did notice that that was going to cause some trouble. So now my instincts is like, let's just like help with the queen. This knight's got to retreat, right? I mean, he could. I guess his queen could come over. All right, that seems fair. If I push two, and he takes, I could come check. And then he just drops back. And then I just take. Board is just wide open. What if I just come knight forward? No, this square is too weak. If this pawn pushes, I push. And then he's just like kind of stuck. I think we just want to get more of my pieces involved. And I don't know how to do that. Maybe knight here. With extra help on this square. I don't know, I'm down to 4 minutes. Pawn f4. Yeah, pawn f4 is just scary. Like, I don't think it might have been the best move, but if it's not the best move, like, I think I can beat this girl down the stretch. Like, my king has 2 pawns in front of it, kind of protecting. She's got a lot of pressure here, but if I can get through it, I think I win the endgame. My rooks are very active. Her rook's trapped in the corner. This bishop's kind of trapped. So that was, I think, my reasoning for, like, delaying f4. I didn't feel like it was super necessary. And we'll see what she does. There's 4 minutes on the clock. Gotta be advised. She's in Australia, so this is a morning game. Yeah, that's a zoo. I kind of feel that way too. So she does push f4, and my initial thought was like, let's just push in here. And I think I'm just going to do it pretty quickly to save some time. I think it's the best move. My knights are now well covered. Take. His knight can't come here because I have my knight here, so he does retreat. She does retreat right away. And I almost think just like now we bring the squad. Oh, I just walked into a fork, I think. Let's see if she notices. Can I get out of it? I can pin and then just take. take. I don't think I can get out of it. Oh, she missed it. I don't even feel a little bit sad about that. That's just great for me. Queen f5 might have been best. Queen f5, yeah, that seems like a nice move. I don't know, but then I lose a pawn, right? So she saw it now. A little late. These pawns could become a problem for sure, like with this push. But I'm also king is so exposed. I think I'd rather be me. This seems like a nice check at this point. Then this pawn's kind of hanging unless she clings to it. But then I don't know, man. She's exposed right now. She just bails on this pawn right away. So here's a tricky thing. Takes, check, knight's hanging. So I think we don't do that. I think first we come here, grab control. Pawn c5 doesn't scare me. I can en passant. This just seems like the best move. Now I think I just take this. And I just got a lot of defense now. 2:37 on the clock for me, so let's look alive here. I mean, rook here's got to be the move to just gain control of the g-file. Knight in here seems also pretty deadly. Do I want to do that though? Oh, there's got to be a killer move here. Takes, nothing. Knight in here, queen takes. I don't know. I think I just take. And we just accept these trades, and we get to an end game with 2 minutes on the clock. I think I do trade queens here. So she's gonna double. I can move my king over, and then I can now protect, which is all the difference. And maybe rook there kind of sucks. Oh, I just lose a pawn. Alright, think through this. I think I have to trade. My king's just so exposed. Oh my god. Okay, this is the move. Push. She comes down, I block. I've got 1:16 on the clock. Alright, 1:10 on the clock, guys. You'll see how good I am at speed chess, which is not that good. Okay, if I take, am I not just... I think that was good for me, but I really have no idea. I think I want to target this pawn. Oh, I think she needed to come here. I have no idea what the right move is. No clue. Back up. Alright, this pawn's a pass pawn. I've got 30 seconds. I just gotta go. I think it's a draw. Oh, that was the wrong move. Oh, that was a great move by her in speed chess. Wow, you really saw it come through there. If anyone has never seen a speed chess game like that, which you guys probably have, but my friends probably haven't. It got very real. Wow, what a game! What a game! That was a good one to end on. Hey, what's up, Cold Combo? I appreciate everyone on here watching. That's super cool. Hey man, after this, can you maybe take a look at my game? Sure. I'll analyze this game and then I'll look at that and then I'll. I don't know if I'm gonna play another one. That was a good one. That was a fun game. Who are I? Who am I? Is that a question for me? Also, I don't know. Can you guys see the chat? I feel like I'm supposed to see it. All right. So it started off very simple. Where did we go wrong? Oh, so I had the intentions of faking the queenside castle. It's like just deal with the b5 push right away. Maybe I should do that in the future. It doesn't love this move. Yeah, you're right. So this, and then what would I have done? So this, yeah, I would have had to retreat, and then he could take, and then I would have gone forward. I would have lost that pawn. So I think you were right. Oh, that's funny. Oh, he's white. Yeah. Yeah, Zoo is better at chess than me, so you're in good hands. Okay. So takes, I can do it too because I guess I'm like the screen, right? So I can show you guys. So we'll do that game after. So I take, and we're kind of everything's going as planned here. Like it did want me to push, so I forget who was saying that. It's like it wants me to play that move. I didn't. Yeah, it wants to do a c5 push, which does make sense. It didn't like me closing it either. I didn't play this one great. I was okay with the bishop trade. Yeah, it didn't want to. Wow, I considered taking with the pawn. It just that doesn't look natural. And now I'm under attack like almost immediately. It hates this move. I need to stop weakening my pawn structure. What did it want me to do? Oh, it wanted me to go queen e3. But queen e3 just like I didn't want the knight to get here. I think that was my purpose. So now I'm in defense mode because every move is coming with tempo. First the pawn, now the pawn again. This was knight g1 was the best move. I'm glad I found that. He did do f5. It was right to take, and then it was right. Oh, it did want f4. I should listen to you guys. And I pushed here. That was also wrong. So I'm just not playing well. It's like, what are you doing moving the knight forward? It's like, it did, oh, was this not, this was a bad move. Oh, it didn't even want king e4. Pretty interesting. it hated that move, and I did play the right move, and now I'm winning. What did I mess up? I mean, this is a tough move to see, yeah? What does it even accomplish? It just, like, gets my rook in the game, I think. Because, like, I don't know. That's a tough move to spot. I don't feel bad about missing that. That seems like that's like a computer thing. Now it likes me better. Bishop trade. Um, hated that. I considered this move. I loves that move. Trade. And now we're in an endgame. Uh, her rooks were much better positioned. I immediately liked her position more. I'd move my king, blocked with the rook, right move, and then she takes the extra pawn, which proves to be pretty fatal. It did like that. This was a huge move. I was under time, and I realized that I need to protect this row somehow. At this point, I was willingly able to trade, and I went for the H pawn. Did it want me to go? Where does it want me to go? It's like, just stop this. Yeah, I just played poorly down the stretch here. I mean, now I'm playing with like 10 seconds, so. Oh, this was a draw. Brutal. I mean, that's a tough end game to see with 10 seconds. All right, I mean, that is what it is. How do you people share? Oh, I'm opening new tabs this whole time. This is cool. I've never done this on this game. Hey, you're a good level for me, I think. This is like what I envisioned people doing. I don't know. Are you guys watching? I'll do it, but I don't know if my analysis. Everyone can at least. Everyone can look. I'll give you my opinion. I think you said you're white. You're white. So you play e4, e5. I mean, do you? I'll just say what my thoughts are. Bishop c4 is like natural, but like there's just so many variations. Like, do you have a standard opening? I think it's worth it to learn it. So you just hang. Did you just hang this e4 pawn right away? And he just didn't care. You were threatening the fried liver or something. I don't know. I would be baited into taking that, I think. So this pawn is just completely unprotected. You needed to develop this knight unless you were doing that on purpose. Yeah, you have no theory. I mean, I have no theory too, but I tried to like learn one opening as white and one opening as black in a sense. Yeah, his pawn's also hanging, but I feel like the person who takes first, I don't know, tends to maybe be better off. You could be right though. So he pins you immediately. It's not really hanging, yeah. All right. So this pin just looks like gnarly for you. I would probably play h3, at least get tempo with it and give your king a breathing space right away. Like, that just seems so natural. Like, he's not going to take, right? He's going to go back. And then in the future, your king already has its little, like, nest so you don't get back rank checkmated. I feel like that'll save you a move in, like, 15 moves that you want to play, but it's already been played. But knight c3 is obviously, like, why did he need knight c3 to prevent this? To prevent this. To prevent knight d4. But how does knight c3 prevent that? He needed he needed c3, right. Okay, that makes way more sense. But if you do h3, oh, because this hits the queen, I see. Yeah, that's very, see, this is where I need to improve in chess. So you need to prevent this from coming in because now you got the double attack and it's just going to weaken your pawn structure. c3, then you have total control. and then your knight can even come into D. After this, either goes to D4 or D3, and then once this knight's here, it unpins your queen. Yeah, that makes sense. So then, oh, he takes advantage of it. Queen D3. Yeah, I mean, you needed to move, and then you have to take with the pawn. Now he's just like, you're just so open and exposed here. On C2. Queen E3 also works. Alright, we'll go back. I feel like you guys are talking. So he's saying instead of C3, which obviously prevents knight coming in. Oh, can I not do this to your game? Oh, I think I can. I don't know why the color just changed though. Queen E3 also works. Because then even if, well, but this fork seems pretty bad. I think that's what he's saying. Before he goes knight. Oh, then you could just take. Is that, I don't know. I'm a step behind you guys, but that was my thought. And then takes, and then I don't know. It does look like Queen E3 works, but it doesn't seem good. Yeah, C3 just is like so much more natural there, especially with this knight pinned. It's like C3 also followed by, you know, something like that. He develops. Like this is a strong. I feel like that's a good position. Yeah. D4 is also could be played instead of D3. Anyways, that's not what was played. So this comes, knight comes in, queen comes up, so damage the pawn structure. So I feel like from here, I mean, if this was my turn, I wouldn't be happy with myself. I'll say that. I think queen E3, I mean, I guess that's a fork. I'm thinking of like queen H1 even. Like you're just so exposed here. I guess this knight is coming and almost trapping your queen. What does the computer say here? Oh, can I analyze? Wow, I this the whole time. Yeah, I wouldn't be there either if I were you. That seems pretty bad. All right, I'm analyzing it now. I know the board looks a little worse. Let's see what the computer says. Yeah, I mean you're just like lost here. You're down 5. It wants you to advance the knight. Basically gives your queen an escape. I almost and like kind of threatens this if this queen comes out with tempo, but you're definitely lost. You did have that idea, I would imagine, to like kind of like probably to protect. Yeah, that makes sense. This bishop's just is just so trapped. But like honestly, this bishop is like not your concern right now. So I'm imagining queen. Yeah, I mean it doesn't even like that move, but it wasn't. It's what is it saying to do? Knight takes e2 check. What is it? Oh, it just wants you to trade knights and then play that move so you can't come protect. Yeah. It doesn't even want you to protect. Knight takes. Queen takes. How does that lose your queen? Then this check could come. You have to come over. I'm sure you're right. Knight takes. So he blocks. I'm just gonna ignore that. He keeps the pin there. I mean, this is where like I feel like the 1400 is a step. Like I just feel like this is just such a death spot at even 17. Like they're just like you just will lose immediately. I'm sure you lost though, unless I'm wrong. So you're like, yeah, get this knight out of here. And they're just like understand. Oh my god, they're like understand the like power of pieces. I think this is a great concept. This like for anyone who's like not at this level watching is like when this move happens, understanding that like the knight doesn't have to move back, but rather if you threaten the queen, like that comes with tempo first. So now, wow, now white is ahead. You've kind of starved yourself from danger, and now you can do some damage on your own. I mean, that's crazy impressive. Yeah, I mean, this position still isn't so simple though. Like, I mean, yeah, black's just like now this queen's causing trouble. Knight 4, now he just blundered the knight altogether. Yeah, and you took advantage of it. I mean, now it's just... Yeah, I mean, this is great. You like, after your initial... I imagine you mate soon? No. you did what I did earlier. You just, like, played the long game, but definitely won. I'm not even going to go to the end. Unless there's a reason I should. But... Yeah, that beginning sequence just crushed you. I just had a game like that. I don't like the 2 games ago. Literally, that bishop snuck into h3 and just ended me. I think it kind of shows you the importance of not letting these knights get in. This knight especially gets like as white, the B knight. This move's super annoying. These two are like I hate, especially he blocked his bishop in like. Just develop your pieces. Make sure that his can't progress in harmony. When did you move your queen? Oh, you moved the queen to protect the pawn. What was the reasoning for that? Why did you do queen e2? I feel like d3 just makes so much sense here. Like, you're opening your bishop up, continuing development. Yeah, what's the reason for queen e2? Because, like, you're just, like, not really gaining any... What you're gaining is protecting this pawn, but there's such more efficient ways to do that in terms of just a troll move. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. But if you're just going to troll move, then you're going to get troll in trouble like you did. It's not really developing your queen. I mean, it is, I guess, because like it's out of the way. But this blocks. Your bishop's already on the other side, right? So you'd have 3 pawns here. Your bishop's already outside of that, and now your bishop's coming with a pin next. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying queen e2 is like the computer obviously likes it. Like, what is it? So you're at plus 0.48 here. You drop down to 0.33. What is this? I guess it likes it more. No, 0.5. Like, I feel like more often than not, yeah, like, I feel like at least at that level when I was playing, it was like literally, I wasn't a big queen mover myself. It was like, especially in this situation, like, your bishop's already clear. Your knight can come in next, or like if he wants to pin you, you can chase it. Then you can even protect with this knight. You can castle. Like, I just feel like, yeah, opening theory sucks. It's like not fun part of chess, but like at a certain point, I think it's helpful. This guy, I promise you, anyone you're playing is not in book at this point, especially as black. Like, when you're playing white, I don't think black has any idea what's going on.
Like I personally at 1750 that I'm at have no idea beyond like four moves unless someone's like playing a gambit, which they clearly have a line on. Or like I know I play the Karo Khan, which is this, and like I know like the general theory is to get this bishop to a pin, bring the knight here after there's an exchange in the middle. Like I know what's kind of right and what's kind of wrong, but I mean yeah, like first of all, even if you make a slight mistake, it's like we're talking about a half a point at the beginning. Like these games aren't won and lost there. I think it's just more about like getting yourself into such a spot where like you can have like this guy, what he did to you with the getting his bishop and knight involved. That's like his pieces. He's got three pieces. His pawn structure is great. Meanwhile, you moved your queen, and that one kind of like this one mistake just came over. So I just feel like that's why like if you do the opposite, you'll find times where people do that, especially in like take your time. I think people take play way too fast, and I'm probably an awful example as I stream because I'm slow. But like budget your time. Like the beginning, like the end game goes so fast. And I'm not saying you don't need time at the end, but like if there's a move like this and you're just like, wait, what if I do move my knight forward? Like take the time to think about that, or instead of just mindlessly playing knight c3, think about like, well, what is he gonna do on his move? At least ask that question every time. This isn't a gambit. A gambit is when you like sack a piece. Like you guys are even right now. Um, when I have a rule of thumb. Whenever black plays d6 in an e4 opening, I always go d4. Interesting. I kind of like that. Maybe I'll start adopting that. I don't know. I'm very bad. I think I was actually watching a YouTube video the other day of like, I think also what helps me is recognizing where I'm weak, and I feel like I'm starting to learn that. Like, um, I think doing pawn breaks in the center is one of my weaknesses. Like, I don't really understand when to do. Like, obviously, I know to a certain degree, but like, especially like D4 versus D3 is a super. Like, it would like international masters or zoo. Like, I feel like you are just like, yeah, like this is the time to do it, and you're more confident in it. And like sometimes that's like literally make or break. Bunny Boy TV. What's your rating? Are you gonna beat me? I feel like my viewers have very high ratings compared to what I'm normally seeing from like Gotham, who's a famous streamer. Um, 800ish. I think I could beat you then. Do you wanna? I don't. I'll play one more. I'll play you if you want. I don't even know how to set it up, to be honest. This is my third stream ever. Um, oh, you're streaming too? I don't really. Does that? Can I just play you on chess.com? What's it's it's Jesse's. Like you like my hair? Jesse's Little Men. I probably should change it. Yeah, my hair is actually a disaster right now, but it's long. It's summer soon. I don't know where you guys live. I made that username like 5 years ago, I think. This is funny. I said I was gonna stop after this, but I guess we'll do one more. I don't. Interesting. What is just like generically what you should do? Puts yourself in an advantageous spot. Yeah. I think that oftentimes is probably better. Like I feel like when I think what I've started to do is when I calculate, it needs to be a direct line. Like if I'm calculating, I'm like he could do one of two things. I'm already hesitant. Um, but if I know like check or like I'm attacking your queen's got to move, I'm much more willing to try to calculate. I don't know how to play a challenge. Like I haven't gotten a notification. I don't know if you're watching this. Um, oh, here I did get one. All right, that girl beat my ass. Oh, he's 633. Damn, are you a beginner? I can try to help if you're watching. Ha- I think I accepted. I think you just got to start, right? And then the clock starts. New account? Oh, new account. Let's go streamer versus streamer. All right. I mean, I'm very happy to play you. Is this rated? Yeah, this is fun. I can only lose 16 points. Um, this can't end well for me. See, so like in my openings cold combo, like I know that this knight I think is preventing the C pawn and the Caro. Like I think that's bad. I honestly have no clue. I think he's supposed to come out this way, or obviously with the king's pawn. Um, and so see, like this knight comes out, and I know if that knight comes out, I probably just want to theoretically try to pin it. And I know this push can come at any point, and then I'm gonna fortify. So like that's the kind of theory that helps put me in a decent spot. Um, and I think then the knight comes, and just like little tactical plays like that really kind of end up being like good for me. And you can see like Bunny Boy TV here, just that seemed like a little trade happy to me. Like I feel like yeah, I mean, I never played Caro Kann ever. I just played E4 or E5. But then I started getting D4 a lot, and D4 was just like terrible. I was so bad at D4, and I just stopped. So this is interesting. I don't. I'm like. I honestly don't think I've ever been in this spot. I think I want to push. Nah, I feel like I want to take first. This knight is pinned. But maybe I should have pinned first. If I had pinned first, and then that knight would have been gone. Yeah, so white has no dark squared bishop, and all of my pawns are on light squares. Like, and I have a light square. Like, I feel like I'm just so much better off here. And so he just lost his queen. I kind of feel bad about taking it. Should I not take it? Or should I just, I think he just needs to learn the hard way. I don't know. I mean, he's not going to be happy with himself. Sorry, I took it. Should I chat him? I'll write to him. It was pinned. And I think the game plan is just to. I mean, the thing is, this pawn's kind of hanging. I guess I can just take this with check, huh? Don't take. I shouldn't have taken. But I mean, I feel like he needs to learn. Rook takes d1 was best. Yeah, I mean, he shouldn't have taken with the king. Now his knight's. I mean, this knight's dead because this is coming. This is a tough moment for him. I feel bad. But maybe he'll get me some viewers and some followers. That'd be fun. Brutal game. I mean, this is probably what happens when an 800. I mean, one of my friends joined the first stream and he's like 900, and he didn't make a blunder. Like that was a bad blunder. I think that the thing about like 800 is like they just like you gotta not be so aggressive. Like there is no reason for him to move his knight here. He said he just realized his queen was gone. So I hope he's okay. This he's in trouble. I don't think he can stop mate here with my rook. Just beat him with I didn't develop this whole side of the board. I don't think he can stop this. I guess he could come with the bishop. But it's just gonna be cleanup city. I'm just gonna check fork. It's gonna be no bueno. He's got it. It's mate if he doesn't do that. Shit. He just resigned. I was gonna start sacking. Yeah. Did I disregarded it? By taking his queen. I'll give him a rematch. I kind of feel bad. Let's see if he can stop my my opening. This is the only opening that I've learned is the Vienna. Yeah. So if he copies me, I'll actually move the queen because I know the theory line. If not, I'll just develop, and I'm pretty happy camper. It's a new opening. I don't love it, but the principles are a joke. I actually liked that version of chess. I like that version of chess where like all of the pieces are jumbled to just totally get rid of opening theory. I was like, I should buy a book and read it. I've been watching YouTube videos while I eat lunch. Alright, he's just like, I have no idea what you're doing. Should I 4-move checkmate him? Do you think I can pull it off? I guess I moved my knight. That kind of sucks. I shouldn't have done that. Very good. Very good. Get the queen off the board. I mean, this is fun. This is fun. I'll play all of my streamers except for Zoo because he'll just destroy me. That's a nice move. I love that move for him. That's the kind of things you gotta do as an 800. You think we can fork him without him knowing? I feel like they just love to take. Like, you can't... He was just like, no fork, but no castle at the same time. I'm gonna protect this pawn. I mean, alright, I feel like I'm just gonna play how I actually would play. It's just the little things. Like, there was no reason he had to do that. Like, this is never do that, ever. Just castle. Even give up the pawn. If you really want to protect the pawn, then protect the pawn with the bishop. I don't know. So now he wants to do it to me, which is, like, pretty fair, I think. But I won't let it happen. I think taking with the pawn here is actually pretty interesting. Kind of forces my hand a little. This bishop's just hanging. You want to do a nice bishop trade? Should I do it? So I would get 2 pawns. Nah, this one's too powerful.
I don't know. That seemed right. Yeah, I mean, I don't agree. I agree that he has this open file, but like these are just so how it's gonna take. It's gonna take 4 moves to get this rook involved, and he was ready for it. It seemed like he was ready for me to take that bishop. He was just like willing to admit defeat. Um, this is gonna be a tough spot for him to be in. This bishop is also just threatening that he was ready, right? He was like he auto moved. Maybe it was like one of those times where you move and then you realize real fast, like, oh no, what have I done? Oh, he just hung his rook. That's no good. I don't think I'm gonna play him in a rematch, but it was fun. I hope we gained friends as a result. I don't think this bishop's quite trapped yet. We can open the game up if you want. Yeah. The sack. Hope to run the clock out. I really hope he doesn't do that. Just as we were becoming friends. Yeah, this was right. I love that he did that. I was kind of prepared for it, but that's actually the right move. I shouldn't have played that because I love that he played this. Like it's not just take every time. So he hung the other rook. His pieces are slowly going down the wayside. Do you think I can do a bishop? I just learned how to do a bishop, king endgame. Maybe I'll just give away all my pieces in practice. I mean, I respect that he's not forfeiting. I kind of like it. I know that some people think the opposite, but it's like, make me beat you. Like, get a stalemate. Literally, I sometimes get stalemates. You can be real tricky with stalemates. Alright, he forfeited. Alright, I think that's all for me, guys. It's been 2 hours. This is the longest stream by far. I'm having a good time, though. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I would jump at the bit to get destroyed by a 2600 person. And I feel like I think I have a better shot of beating a 2600 maybe than he does of beating me. Maybe not. I don't know. 2600 is really good. Alright, it's been real, guys. Throw the follow if you enjoy it. I would not beat a 2600. I wasn't trying to imply that. Yeah, I would definitely get destroyed. But I think he also just got destroyed by me, so I don't know. Good games, guys. Have a good one. Enjoyed your presence. You make it better.